Hey, what is up, you guys? Steampunk Yu-Gi-Oh here, bringing you a new kind of deck idea. Pretty cool, but first a little bit about why I've not been uploading. At ARG Richmond, my entire book bag had gotten stolen, so I've been kind of down on my luck. And I kind of been reluctant to upload videos because, sad stuff. Yeah. But now I'm kind of back in action, bringing you this Evols Shaddolls Philosopher Stone deck. Now, what is this hodgepodge, you might ask? Well, it starts off with the Winkribo and Philosopher Stone engine. I really like to search my fusion spells, and I really don't want to have to set up with Hedgehog to do that unless I absolutely have to. So, yeah, Philosopher Stone and Winkribo. Winkribo also provides a light monster for Nephilim's fusion summon, so that's always good. And being able to foolish him from the deck to fusion summon is great for setting up Philosopher's Stone plays. Now the Evol engine. Evol engine provides me with a rank 4 capabilities along with the 3 dragon or shadow dragons that I play. Dragon. And with the new fire fusion for Shaddolls coming out, I believe this is the perfect time to test Evols in Shaddolls because foolishing evil tiles or evil stars from the deck makes Evol Singularity live. And who likes, raise your hand if you like dealing with Adultgo, Laggy, or Solda. Yeah, none of you. I didn't think so. Now the Shadow portion, pretty straightforward. Makes fusions, makes Nephilim and Midrosh after pretty much Laggy or Dolka play, so my opponent can't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, big kind of unfair deck. Let's go to the replays. In this game, I am playing against Hunders. I get to start off. I set the warning, Diplo, and Roots. He goes for the instant Exciton play to get some quick advantage, but I say no, sir. But now he soul charges and goes for a rank 4 Constellar Omega. And he ends his turn because he can't attack. So perfect opportunity to go Honor Arc and Om Nom Nom that Omega. That's exactly what I do. He, of course, changed Omega's effect to, keep him alive. I attack with Honor Arc. He drops Trag, and I Roots over it because Trag's only 12. And then I Fusion Summon Nephilim and do a bunch of fusion things. I send Beast and draw into Super Poly, which I immediately set, as you can see right there. So he, recycling batteries, is trying to go for a rank 4 play, but unfortunately for him, Super Poly is going to disrupt that, and the scoop phase happens. Yeah. In this game, I'm playing against Gustos. Now, Gustos got Prika, so that's a pretty good card. I set the warning, set the Singularity, and set the Nagisho. In this game, I'm actually playing Nagisho over Weslo because I thought it would be better with Singularity, but it turns out it isn't. So that's why I switched back to Weslo. So I got a pretty good time clock because my opponent's playing Gustos. He needs me to do stuff in order for him to really do stuff. And so I start doing stuff, and yeah, Levavo Chain broke. He goes for a Kamui, gets Eagle. I end my turn with a set Super Poly and a Singularity. So he goes for the Witch, crashes into my chain, banishes the Prika to special summon next turn, and time for me to go off. Now let me iterate this. Philosopher's Stone doesn't work on DevPro. For some reason, they said it'll work with the new update, but as of now, it is not working. So that card is just a dead card in my hand. It should be blank spell card that can be discarded with Summoner Monk. Yeah, but Dolka puts in all the work right here, and then he soul charges for 3, and then I'm just all like, chain Super Poly, go for Midrosh, and keep you from special summoning further so you can't really gain anything off it. And then my monster's effects trigger a destroy second soul charge, and yeah, that's pretty much game over. Alright, this game, I'm playing against Harpies, worst Harpy player ever. I sit West Coast at all my back row. So he summons Channeler. I'm like, okay. He's like, grab the Egotist. I'm like, okay, Egotist, yeah. Egotist, what? Why would you overextend like that? Then he uses Channeler's effect and runs right into my Torrential. Like, and now he has nothing. Now he has a Swift Birdman Joe, aka bad card, and then he has another Pet Dragon. He top decks a Mirror Force, and that really doesn't do anything because I have the Dragon face down. I'll be able to spin that card or bounce it right back to his hand. Go for the Chain to stack the Westlow because I have an Evo Force, and I attack with the Chain for 1800. His turn, he draws a third Pet Dragon, which is complete trash. I don't know why I didn't keep the Harpy Lady 1 in his hand, but, you know, bad players. How are you supposed to figure out what's going through their mind, you know? So he Mirror Forces, I wiretap it because Laggy don't want to Laggy a Mirror Force when you can wiretap it. So I pass, and he draws into a useless Deep Prison and sets the Deep Prison. Of course, Laggy's going to negate it and attack for game after I normal summon the Serato, of course, because why not? Yeah. So that's GG's. This game is really short. He's playing a Black Garden supply unit deck, and I get to set up Evols Chain and Singularity setup, and that's just fantastic. So he goes Black Garden, supply unit, set a card, ends his turn, and I'm just going to go for Chain, send the dragon, destroy the Black Garden, and he's just going to scoop because, yeah, his deck's bad. Okay, so now I'm playing against Entermates. Yuya Sakaki.deck, so I start off with the Evo Singularity, Wiretap, and Westlow, pretty good setup. Of course, the MSC is a Singularity, because why wouldn't he? He attacks with the Viper into the Westlow, and of course he sits a back row like an idiot, so Diplo gets to do stuff. And now I get to go Hamzors. Go for the Chain's effect, ditch the Beast. I think I draw into a Diversity. No, I ditched the Falcon, special summon it, yeah. And then I Evo Force off for a Volcanon, favorite Evolstar, best one. And I go for a Laggy, and then I Fusion Summon a Midrash. So what is there to do? What can you really do? Attack with all my guys, and I pretty much pass my turn after that. He draws into the Useless Warning. He decides to Pendulum Summon, but Laggy says, no, none of that. And yeah, that's GG's. Last game of the video, playing against Mermails. I open Diversity and Summoner Monk, which is pretty much broke. I set the Westlow, set the Singularity and the Roots. Of course, the MST is a Singularity because why wouldn't he? Now, time for me to go off. Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk's effect, ditch the Philosopher Stone, go for Evols Chain. Send the Beast, draw into the Evo Force, which makes this even more wombo combo. Get the Serato, go for another Chain effect, ditch a Hedgehog, search, Evo Force off for Volcanon's effect, go for a Laggy, and then activate Roots, and then he's just like, no, I'm not. And I activate the Shadow Fusion, and he's like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I am totes not dealing with this. So yeah, sorry about the other video about how bad the sound quality was. So hopefully this will do better. And let me know what you guys think about the deck in the comment section down below or in a PM, and I will see you guys later. Ba 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 ba